Hey, welcome back. Time for another video. Today we will discuss finding the y-intercept, which is also known as the slope-intercept. Let's get started. What does y-intercept mean? The y-intercept is the place on the graph or the point on the graph where the line that you're graphing crosses the y-axis. As you can see, the y-axis is the line that goes up and down, also known as the vertical line. The formula we need to find the slope-intercept or y-intercept is y equals mx plus b. Now let's examine this a little further. Y is what we're solving for. Mx is our slope, and the b, you guessed it, is our y-intercept. So when we're solving problems, if the problem or equation is not set up as y equals mx, or number before the x, plus b, then we will change it to this format and easily solve the problem, or hopefully easily solve the problem. Now let's look at an example. Find the y-intercept for the equation y plus 9 equals 3x. We're going to start off by solving the problem as it is, and then we'll solve the problem by converting it to the slope-intercept formula that we just discussed. Let's get started. So the first thing, if we're going to leave the formula as it is, we will need to substitute 0 for x, because as you see, y plus 9 is on one side of the equal sign and 3x is on the other side. So let's just eliminate it. Here's our formula. We substitute the x with 0, and now we have y plus 9 equals 0. Now we have to solve for y, and clearly we can't solve for y when the number is on the same side as y. So we need to actually add or subtract to both sides so that we will have the y on one side and the number on the other side. So here's our formula, y plus 9 equals 0. What do we have to do to move the 9 to the other side? It's a positive 9, so we need to do the opposite of what positive is. You guessed it, we're going to subtract 9 from both sides. Once we do this, the positive 9 and the negative 9 cancel out. We are left with y equals negative 9. So our answer is y equals negative 9. So our slope-intercept or y-intercept for this problem is negative 9. The alternate way. We're going to convert it to the y-intercept formula. So the first thing we want to do is rearrange the y plus 9 equals 3x to our slope-intercept format, y equals mx plus b. So here's our formula. We have our y. The 9 doesn't have an x behind it, so it can't be the mx. So we know that that's the b. And the 3 has an x behind it, so that essentially is our mx. So now that we've actually looked at the equation and identified the parts, now it's time to actually do the work to solve. So we start off with our formula once again. And now we're going to subtract 9, as we did in the previous problem, to both sides of the equal sign, which eliminates that 9 because negative 9 and positive 9 cancel out. And now we are left with y equals 3x minus 9. Now the equation is in the format y equals mx plus b, but in this case it's a negative 9, so it's minus b. So it's already laid out for us, so we really don't need to solve y equals mx plus b. We're solving for b, and b is here right in front of us. So our answer is negative 9, which matched the first time that we solved the problem, so we know that our answer is definitely correct. Hope that this helped you find the slope-intercept and y-intercept. If you have any questions, please leave them below. If you have any problems, please feel free to message us and we will do a video on them. Or if you have any questions related to a problem, leave that below as well. Feel free to connect with us on social media, and we'll see you in the next video.